this must be for you. Oh, what a thrill this must be for all of you. I envy you. I envy you that you came in off the street, sat down, and you can look at me. How I envy your life at this moment. What I wouldn't give to trade places with you, that you could sit in the chair and look at me. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. You know, last night I was having dinner with Charles Manson, and in the middle of dinner he turned to me and said, "Is it hot in here or am I crazy?" He said that. That's him. That's him. That's him. That's him. He said that. I don't know how many of you are old enough to remember Ike and Tina Turner, but Tina Turner used to be partners with Eisenhower. And it used to be, you know, Eisenhower and Tina Turner, and many a time I would walk into the Oval Office of the White House, and there would be President Eisenhower, drunk out of his mind, beating up Tina Turner. And I'd go, "Mr. President! Mr. President, stop beating up this muscular woman with the wig! Leave the muscular woman with the wig alone!" And he'd look up at me and go, "Look, I'm bald and I'm the president. What do I know?" Because that was the type of guy he was. He was bald and he was the president. He was two things, bald and he was the president. Yes, two of them. Now, Tony Curtis talking to Gavin MacLeod. "Hi, Gavin. Hi, Tony. Want some coffee? Okay. Donuts with that? Yeah." Got the voice down pat. Stop it, only if you feel it in your heart. I was on a camping trip recently, and I got separated from my party, and I wandered through the forest, and all of a sudden I came upon a clearing, and I looked up, and there was a big sign that said, "Warning, you have entered the land of the three named people." I was about to turn and run when Jan Michael Vincent jumped in front of me. I said, "This is the land of the three named people. How many names do you have?" And then I was turned the other way and Philip Michael Thomas jumped in front of me and said, "This is the land of the three named people. How many names do you have?" And I tried to run and Jean-Paul Belmondo said, "How many names do you have?" And I said, "I have but two names." And at that point, Olivia Newton-John and Ray Dawn Chong jumped out and said, "Death to the two-name boy." And then Mary Tyler Moore and Ava Marie Saint came out screaming, "Death to the two-name boy." And then Ricky Lee Jones, Tommy Lee Jones, Jamie Lee Curtis, Roscoe Lee Brown, and David Lee Roth came out screaming, "Death to the two-name boy." And then just about everybody from the Cosby Show came out screaming, "Death to the two-name boy." So I pulled myself away and I ran and ran and ran and ran and ran. So you ran quite a bit. I ran and ran and ran for days and days and days. So over a week, days and days and days. And I davened while I ran. And then I collapsed. And when I woke up, there was a girl standing over me. And I said, "What's your name, young wench?" And she said, "Madonna." And I said, "You only have one name? I have two." And at that point, Prince came out, and Sade, and Sting, and Apollonia, and Vanity, and Cantiflas, and Topol, and they said, "We will make you our king, two-name boy. For in the land of the one name, the two-name boy shall rule." And we danced and celebrated and danced and celebrated, and then I collapsed, because it was a long week. And when I woke up, E.G. Marshall, F. Scott Fitzgerald, Michael J. Fox, and George C.